charge right in. Jaws goes in for the first blow, but Sailback gets back up and fights. The two brutes began to battle. Jaws picks him up by his head and flings Sailback onto the ground. The mighty Jaws has won. The loser, Sailback, decides to move on. But one day he will seek revenge. One day he will find Jaws and seek his revenge. Now you may be thinking this is probably the end of the episode, but it's not. Today we're going to look at how Riptide is reacting to the new raptors. Riptide is one of the oldest dinosaurs on the island. He is an old male. As you might have seen from his other series, Life of Riptide, much before this series, he was an old male. And he could easily be taken out at any moment by a predator. For example, this mega raptor, Claws. Claws could easily take out the little Riptide, but he is also an experienced male, and he also knows that they're Tyrannonicus, a species of dinosaur that has never been discovered until now on this island, and are very deadly and even have a poisonous bite that could kill him extremely quickly. But surprisingly, these creatures aren't on the top of the food chain, for they mostly prey on fish. Here with the Zuni Tyrannus pack are here feeding in the sinking mud on a juvenile pygmy or rhinoceros. The mud sinks pretty easily, so a creature could easily sink right in. Over here, the two raptors are still waiting for their young to come back, so they decide to go steal the food. The two raptors sit and waiting. The male decides to move in, but finds that it's a sinking trap. And Hunter sees the unwanted guest and kills Old One-Arm. The female attempts to gets away quickly, but stumbles right into the pit, the nest of the Utah Raptors. The raptors are quickly killed, but thankfully the two young are old enough to take care of themselves. Here we have Scar as he feeds on his prey. But he is trying to find... Recently he's been trying to find Red, the Cryolophosaurus, for he could easily be a tasty meal for him. And sadly, Red is right here, watching Scar feed on his prey. Scar smells him and gets up. He can see Red through the one eye that he still has, and decides to move in. Dinosaurs are in a battle. The two dinosaurs sight each other up and fight. Red gets up, but Scar decides to get him back down. Scar uses his big claws to rip into Red's flesh, but Red won't let that happen. Red, the juvenile male Cryolophosaurus, has a little bit of an advantage. Ripping claws on his finger and deadly serrated teeth, while this Sin Raptor only has much duller claws and duller teeth, but Scar has anger on his side and rams right into Red, biting on into his whole arm. He made a big mistake and got another claw to the face. Scar is much stronger and pushes Red right off. This is the first time Scar has ever given up in a battle. And he goes back to eating. Instead of eating, he lays down. He's not dead, but extremely tired. And Red is okay. A few bruised up bones, but he is fine. The Ceratosaurus. surprised. But this side of the island, the north side, he's not a fan of, because he's not the largest predator like he was. The old Ceratosaurus feels almost weak compared to a Megaraptor. he seems tiny. A small little dinosaur. But one day he will change that, and he will attempt to be the dominant predator on this island. But when the summer comes, Dinosaur Island will return. And it will be something. More dinosaurs, more action, and a lot more dinosaurs. See you guys next summer. This summer.